Hello everyone, my name is Nataraj and I'm a faculty for UPSC Civil Service Preparation. With prelims around the corner, around 40 days, let's talk about some simple yet effective strategies that can help you increase your odds of clearing this exam. Especially those strategies that many good students tend to overlook as well. This was actually part of a class lecture for the students who had enrolled in my UPSC mentorship program. But however, we've opened this up for the rest of you as well. So without any further delay, let's get started with today's agenda. The agenda here is going to be to talk about what should you expect to do the day before prelims. The day before prelims, a lot of people think that, my time is best spent in preparation, right? With my books. But trust me, guys, this is an aspect that I feel is quite a bit important. Okay. It is very important to me, right? I've always spent a lot of time ensuring that my next day works out great, because probably I've had some bad experience. But again, I'm the kind of a person who wants to sort of remove any sort of uncertainty and anxiety and sort of doubts, on what to expect on the D-Day. So I ensure and try to minimize that. First thing, believe the day before the exam, I don't have to study. I'm okay. But what is more important for me to do is that I go and take a look at where the prelim center is. Okay, because I have done what it takes to sort of clear this exam. Believe that you're going to go to mains. Prelims is just one sort of elimination game. Okay, you're like going there to give your attendance. Okay, you have to go and sign some forms, sit there for 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening, and then you're going to get your opportunity. You're going to do that to get your admit card to mains. That's it. Okay, that's it. Just think about it like that. Okay, and then go and check your center. Many of you have told me that you're going to go check out your center, and it might be like 5 minutes away, it might be like 5 hours away. Some of you are leaving the previous day, which I understand depending upon where you are. One thing that I will tell you is that there will be these colleges, generally it's a school or a college, right? Go and check out. When they say this particular college, it might show something on Google Maps. Your Ola guy might take you to a particular place, but it's better to go there. Anwarul Uloom College used to be one of the centers where I had taken my test, right? So Anwarul Uloom College, once you go there and ask them, they will ask you, this is the college. Then you'll realize that there is Anwarul Uloom Degree College, there is Anwarul Uloom Women's College, there is Anwarul Uloom Junior College. Which one exactly is it? Right? So be careful and see where exactly is that particular center and go and try taking a look at it. Go and talk to the persons who are there. For instance, you should know that this is my center. Okay, this is probably the building in which the exams are going to be held. This is the if you guys can see my cursor, this is the gate that is going to possibly open, right? All of these things, you be very well prepared. Okay, because if you bring your car and then you're trying to park and you're not able to find it, they're telling you this is not the you have to come from another gate, and you have to take a U-turn and come. All of these things you can probably avoid if you can just go and check out the center. Okay, if you have a big university or something like that, for some of my main centers, it used to be like massive campuses where I had to walk like 15 minutes into that campus and try to find my building, right? So again, that takes up a lot of time. If it is in the morning, you don't know where exactly you have to go. See, one thing to note is that not every group of students, if you have a larger sort of a exam center, are going to be walking to the same exam. It could be their own sort of students who are walking. It could be somebody who's going to another wing. They have there some like a computer exam or banking exam or something like that. So when you are done sitting and waiting, and then you go and show the admit card just before they let you in, they come and tell you, no, your sort of building, UPSC exam is in the biotechnology building that is only 10 minutes away. See, all of these things you can sort of try to minimize, right? So just go there and check it out. What is it like? No surprises, right? No surprises. So minimize that fear and uncertainty that can be associated with that particular day. Okay, all of that will require you to do a couple of hours of work the previous day, right? See, you can't sort of avoid stress and anxiety, right? But the ones that you can, you should try to do that, right? For instance, one of my fears and my stress and anxiety levels go up when I'm in front of that building, right? When I'm in front of that building, I see a lot of these students and all of them will have these big fat books, and they will be discussing, and it is very difficult to get away from them. They will ask what is, and they will throw some words that you don't know, and you're like, I just don't recall. Where did they read that from? I don't want to hear any of those things before I go into my exam, right? But there is nothing you can do about that, right? But there are certain other sort of uncertainties that we can remove. So let's remove those, right? Plan it. Okay, what exactly is it that I'm going to wear for the test? Okay, what is it that I'm going to pack in my pocket? Okay, how am I going to carry? What are the pens that I'm going to carry? Okay, have I already packed my ID? Okay, have I taken my photos? Have I taken my admit card? Have I taken adequate amount of cash? Okay, am I planning to take my phone? Okay, where will I? In fact, I used to spend a good amount of time in almost like deciding where I'm going to park my car, right? Which gate am I going to go in by? Okay, in fact, like I used to even talk to some shopkeepers in front of the building just to tell them that, hey, in case they don't let me park my car in the building, okay, I'm going to park it in front of you, I'll just pay you something. Okay, because I don't want early morning issues at all. Okay, so these kind of things help me visualize like what I'm going to face, and probably reduces the level of jitters or stress or anxiety, right? See, we already have enough stress and anxiety, while in order for us to answer those 100 questions, we have to go through that. Why take more? Okay, so the previous day, spend some time and ensure that these sort of things are not there. Similarly, read through your admit card a good amount of a couple of times at least. Okay, so for instance, they mentioned that e-admit card. Okay, you have to carry that. You should have the original photo identity card that is mentioned here. Okay, so Anantapuramu, and this is the name of the center. Okay, look at the time that is given, 9:30 to 11:30 and 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. Okay, while they tell you that you have to be there at least 10 minutes prior, 10 minutes means it is too late, right? 10 minutes means it is too late. So do not even think that you will enter at 9:20 or 9:10. Okay, that is again that's going to add a lot of stress. Every single person, every single stage, they will stop you, they will ask you, they will tell you you're late. Okay, they might scold you. You don't want any of these things. So what is a good time to start? See, my own thing is that even if it's a Sunday, we never know what is going to be the traffic. Okay, there might be an accident, there could be a diversion, there could be an act of God, there could be anything. Okay, and they are not going to be able to listen to these sort of excuses, right? So being there even at 9, I find it to be extremely stressful, right? You have to go and sort of submit your bag, your phones, there'll be a queue to stand, all of these things. Okay, but you want to ensure that you're available for frisking as early as possible. So my suggestion is go there, be there at 8:30 a.m. at least. Okay, it is 1 hour, not a big deal at all. Relax for half an hour. If you want to read something, I suggest read the newspaper, not much, but be there by 8:30. Okay, so finish your so plan accordingly, right? You want to finish your breakfast at a particular time, you want to leave 10 minutes for travel or 15 minutes for travel, all of these things. Okay, I don't leave anything. Okay, so be very careful the previous day, okay, in the morning, so that you can be a lot more relaxed on the D-Day. Okay, so for instance, if you're carrying black ballpoint pen, remember, okay, blue pen they will allow you to take it, but it's of no use to you. Okay, so don't take one. Okay, take 2, take 3. Okay, because you never know what will be useful. There are many 10 points, 15 points that are given. Just go through these things. Do you also know, I'll just summarize these things, okay, because you have to read this by yourself as well. Primarily what we need you to do is ensure that admit card is there. Okay, take 1 or 2 prints. Okay, original ID, it has to be original. It cannot be even if it's a colored laminated one, it is not going to do. Okay, so you take your original ID, take 2 passport size photos minimum, in case the photos in your admit card is, or you look kind of different now, okay, or if it is sort of smudged or something like that, whatever it is, take 2 passport size photos, 1 for the morning, 1 for the afternoon. In fact, I'd say carry some extra ballpoint pens, black. Okay, I would suggest that you take a few. Okay, not just 1 or 2. Okay, watch, of course you can take a watch, and it is necessary. There should be a clock in that classroom, but don't bank on it, don't count on it. What you could possibly do is take your own watch and ensure that it is not digital. Okay, no questions asked. If it is a digital watch, you are going to have trouble taking it in. Okay, again, the mask, right? Often, if you need some water, you can get water there as well. Sanitizer, I'm sure you will get sanitizer there as well. Toffee, I like some sugar every time, I'm starting to get a little drowsy. Handkerchief is something that I've always carried. I found different centers have different sort of policies. You can carry it. Some have allowed me to take writing pads, some have not allowed me to take writing pads, but these are the ones that I would suggest that you would need. Now again, depending upon you're male or female and you have any sort of personal needs, ensure that just plan for that as well. Okay, and importantly, right, this is they are very helpful there. Okay, they are very helpful, starting from the watchman outside to the UPSC representatives to the members of that college or your school. I've found wherever I've taken these tests, they've always been helpful. So let us say that you want to use the washroom, they will allow you. Okay, they will just accompany
you to go to that particular place. Okay, if you want the fan is like too it's like cold, it's like warm, if you can explain to that person that I'm not able to give my best because of this, they will understand, they will listen to you. Okay, if you need some water, they will get you some water. Okay, if you want to know what is the time because you've not carried your watch, they will help you. Every single person wants to help you, right? So if you have any issues, just feel free to reach out. Okay, if you have any doubts about what should I fill here, what should I fill there, what should I write here, they're always helpful. That is why they are there. Okay, so this is what you want to ensure that you do the previous day, and be very confident. Okay, be very confident, believe that you've done what it takes to go to mains, um, because I'm telling you, you've done more than what I've ever done in all my attempts, and I've never been in the border for prelims. Okay, I've covered it, I've sort of cleared it with a good margin, and you guys have done a lot more. Okay, you've actually fought hard, you've persevered, you've stuck to the plan, you've stuck to the systems and process that we've kept for you. You've taken so many tests, you've prepared, you've gone through so many heartbreaks with starting with your 30s and 40s and 50s kind of scores, all the way to your 60s and 70s and 80s, right, and 90s, hundreds. Many of you have scored like 120, right? Does not necessarily matter. Okay, don't think about the marks, you think about the number of hours that you've invested. Okay, so just do that, and I think you will be in a much better position on the D-Day with less stress.
We hope that you found this video to be useful. For any further guidance, please feel free to reach out to us. You'll find the details given below in the description. And finally, don't forget to subscribe. Also click on the bell icon for further notifications as well. If you found this video to be useful towards your preparation, if it added value to your preparation, please give it a like and also share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.